What's up, people? It's the Guru. Welcome to Chunky Real One Uncut. Today's topic, Aldnoa.Zero, episode 1. Let's go. The series been getting a little hype around the community. I'm hearing the buzz going. So, especially my YouTube mate, female reviewer, she said it was the greatest anime she's seen. I don't know how many anime she's seen, but that's big words, Someone said it's the greatest they ever seen. So I said, let me check this thing out, see if the hype is real, because the Guru gonna give it to you real, raw, and uncut. So if I say it's the truth, you can believe it. So, on top of that, my man, Anime Central, aka Shampoo, been doing live reactions. I haven't been checking them out because I don't want to get spoiled. So I said I'm gonna watch it for myself, and if I like it, I'm gonna try to catch up. And because the first season's already over. Let me see. The first run started on July 5th, 2014 to September 20th, 2014, and I say part 2 is starting back in January 2015. So it doesn't give a direct date, and it's going to be a 24 episode series. I guess I don't know if it's going to be a full series or if it's going to be 2 seasons just planned for right now, because this series I don't think has a manga. It's just an anime. So it might just be a 24 episodes total, but we'll see on that. But for right now, they have, I think, 12 episodes right now. So let's go. Quick plot. In 1972, an ancient hypergate was discovered on the surface of the moon. Using this technology, humanity began to migrate to Mars and settle there. After the settlers discovered additional advanced technology, the Vars Empire was founded, which claimed Mars and its secrets for themselves. Later, the Vars Empire declared war on Earth, and in 1999, a battle on the moon's surface caused the hypergate to explode, shattering the moon and scattering the remains and debris into a belt around the planet, cutting off Mars and the remnants from the Vars insurgents, establishing several massive orbital space stations within the debris belt, and a ceasefire was established 15 years later. In 2014, we're gonna go from there. An attack on the Vars princess during a peace mission caused the Empire to launch a new attack on Earth, this time determined to conquer it all. So, let's start from there. Part that was left out of that quick little synopsis of plot was that Earth was, they discovered this hypergate with the Apollo mission to the moon. They discovered it. And, the Aldnoa is, I guess, like some ancient alien technology or race. And that's what the humans have been using to advance the humanity, rather. And when they went to Mars, they terraformed Mars, and when they did, the people that went there pretty much claimed Mars for themselves and established what you want to call it, their own race or own planet, nation, whatever you want to call it. They pretty much took over Mars, like, we're gonna be separate from the Earth from now on. So it's kind of like Mars humans versus the Earth humans, and the Mars humans had to find more technology over there, so they became way more advanced than the Earthlings. So they call the Earthlings Terrans, and the Mars people Vartians. And in some aspect, the Earth people call them Martians because they're from Mars. They're Martians. The Vars Empire, Vartian, and they call the Earthlings, Terrans for some reason. But so this is crazy. They the Vars Empire, the Vartians, they try to separate themselves totally from the Terrans. They think they're better, they're superior just because they had this technology and they advanced way past humanity in a short amount of time with Earth humans. So it's almost like they're trying to say they're human plus. They're not just a regular human. I think one time they called themselves as like the children of God or something, the God children or something like that. They're putting themselves on this way pedestal because they pretty much stole this technology, so they're superior. You know how people are when they get rich and they think all of a sudden they're better than you. That's how they feel. They're better than humans because they have this technology, and that is crazy with that part. And so, if everybody watch my channel know that I'm bad with these Japanese names, and I make up nicknames for everybody. So, that being said, saying? This chick, Princess Ass, you know what I'm saying? When she went on this peace mission, I knew something was gonna happen. I knew it as soon as I saw it. Yo, this shit's gonna get, this ain't gonna be right. Something's gotta happen to break up this ceasefire because it's more or less a cold war between them. They still got beef, and they just, like I said, they just don't want to kill each other for right now. You know what I'm saying? They say, okay, we'll stop killing each other, but they're damn sure not friends. And so she goes in for this with a little peace rally, whatever. Her motorcade gets attacked. Well, before I start that, we found out that she befriended this Terran boy named Slain, and Slain actually is with the Varshan Empire. That's on our side of the gate. You know what I'm saying? The other, the way from Mars or whatever. And he's mistreated, looked down upon because everybody knows he's pretty much a Terran. Even though they are descendants of Terrans, he wasn't really like born a Varshan, and he's not really, I guess he quote unquote not of their blood and not of their class or whatever. But he's him and his father were saved by Princess Ass for some reason. We get to know why, but so he's still indebted to her because she saved his life. So he has a very close bond and allegiance to Princess Ass, and she actually likes him a lot. You know what I'm saying? She's kind-hearted, and she's loyal, and he's loyal too. So they're pretty cool. They work good together. So the Count, he really doesn't like their relationship. It seems like he's jealous of it, and he wants a Terran to stay in his place. So he abuses Slain, and all of them really kind of abuse the Washingtons abuse Slain and look down upon him, except for the princes. From what I've seen, the ones that have actually interacted with Slain. So he's kind of hard in a rock place because he knows that by heart and by blood he is a Terran, Earthling, and then he's working with these people that hate Terrans, but he has to show loyalty to this princess that saves his life. So, like they always say, the man without a country, that's pretty much him. He's stuck there because who do you root for? It is what it is. Both, Earthlings probably looking at him as an Uncle Tom, and the Varsans, they probably looking at him as a house Negro. You know what I'm saying? So he's in a bad position. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a great character. I can see it's gonna be a big conflict there with him. He got, and so the princess goes to the Earth. Of course, her motorcade gets attacked by some terrorists, and she gets killed. But there's something weird about that though, man, because when she got shot up, when they shot up the motorcade and stuff, they never showed her face. They kept showing her from the back, and they were like, the last missile blew up her car while she was getting out of the limousine. Well, she was getting out of it. They just kept showing her back. It would never show her face. It blows up. So there's something to that, man. It don't look real. It looks staged as hell, but we're gonna find out about that. And that was kind of puzzling to me. But they never did show her face. But I don't know. That was kind of. So be on the lookout for that one. And then I guess the main character is pretty much gonna be Slain. And what's my boy name? I can't pronounce his name. I just call him Neo. Neo, he seems kind of emotionless, and he's very like they said, he's stoic character, and he's kind of quiet, and he doesn't say as much. And when he speaks, he says what he means and means what he says. So I like his character already, and he doesn't joke or anything. He's pretty much just straight laced, like, yo, it is what it is, whatever. And his sister Yuki. I thought he might be older than her because he acts more mature at first, and because like she was late for he cooks, he get up, cooks, he's very organized, and she's kind of disorganized, and she slept late, and he had already cooked breakfast and ate and got ready. He was on the way to school, and she was running late and everything, and like she's like the leader of this like little ROTC group, well, one of the leaders. We found out in their high school they're kind of put on these all Terrans. Earthlings, they're all getting bred to be soldiers, and they do it through their school program. And so I guess if there's ever a Varshan attack, they're raising kids that already know how to fight, just in case. So it's like they got like a lot of army ready, so that was cool. And they got these little mech suits and stuff, man. And we went to this lieutenant, like Marto, something like that. Lieutenant M. So Lieutenant M. Right now, he looks like a drunk. You know what I'm saying? He's a drunk. His hygiene is bad because Yuki, when she finally gets to school and she goes to you know, start leading her little ROTC group or whatever you want to call them. He he puts his arm around her. She like, pew, like he stinks and he's drinking liquor. And she tells him like, look, you need to slow down on the booze, you know, because kids don't look up to no drunk. So that's when she's showing her maturity and stuff like that. So she's not really immature. And then she actually started to look her age. So she might end up being a pretty good character too. And so is the lieutenant. I can see like he got a little struggle now because it shows that he knows some of the past that they're kind of hiding. And so I don't know. I think he's trying to just drink away the pain or drink away the lies and stuff. So he's looking for the answers in that bottle, you know. But you don't know find answers in that bottle. You got to deal with reality. So yeah, I mean this looking to be pretty good. Oh, and then after the motorcade gets exploded, the Vartians attack. You know, it's like this. They said it's 37 clans, and I think he said 19 of the clans came down and attacked the Earth to counter attack. And they dropped down these big ass spaceships, and I think they're called castles or something like that. So I guess each clan has like a castle, I guess, or whatever. So I'm thinking like, okay, how the world these, you know, it's not that many Vartians, you know what I'm saying? And they only sent out 19, so I'd seen 19 of them take over the Earth. You know, I thought like Earth fighting against them would be the total destruction. And they came down, man, and damn, when they attacked, they fucked shit up, man. I think they attacked I think the only real attack they showed was the one they did on New Orleans. I don't know if they fired off a energy weapon or it was actually the castle itself hitting the Earth. Whatever it did, it hit like a nuclear bomb, man. I mean, it destroyed. It showed people in the street just getting flesh torn off, buildings being destroyed. This bridge gets incinerated. I mean, it just kills everything, man. I'm like, yo, and it shows like the city, and it's just burnt to ashes. And I'm like, it's like a nuclear bomb went off in that town. So these Vartians are not playing, and they just call them like scum and everything. They were saying like, oh, everybody's in a rush. The first 19 rushed down there because they pretty much want to conquer the Earth for themselves. So they want to take over and be like, okay, not only, you know, turn Earth into, I guess, the new Vartian Empire, like the brute, you know. So that's kind of crazy. And it was a scene where these kids were like watching these castles fall from space. And so they thought they were shooting stars. And they were like, yo, make a wish. And they wished for world peace. Little they know that a war's right about to start, you know. So that was kind of crazy. So we're going to see where it goes from here. But it reminds me a lot of Code Geass. I mean, because Slain is pretty much, what's the guy's name? His name was Suzuki, Saku, whoever Lelouch friend was, he's pretty much Slain. Neo is pretty much Lelouch. He's just a calmer, more stoic Lelouch, and without the Code Geass. And the Aldnoa, I guess, technology is actually like the Geass. Then they got the mechs in it, the whole thing, and, you know, and then the Britannia is like the Vartians, the Vartian Empire. They're gonna take over the Earth, and you know, it reminds me a lot of Code Geass. So I love Code Geass. Was a great show, a classic. So I can't take away from it. So I'm gonna see how the series goes. First episode, I'm kind of torn because there was a lot of dry spots, but it seems to be very interesting. It picked up a lot at the end, so. Scale of 1 to 10, I gave this first episode a 7.5, maybe 7.5. I don't give it a full 8. I know people like, oh, I'm about to give it an 8, but it was good, man. It started off pretty good. It's interesting. I'm gonna watch next episode, and it seems to be gonna be good. So this is Guru. I'll let y'all later. Peace.